My name's David Owens. I'm from property off Longreach, Somerset, 70 k's south of town. Born and bred around Muddaborough, Longreach area. Grew up with my parents in the sheep and cattle game. Mostly wool. At opportune times we do run the handful of cattle, and I do have a contracting business, a crutching trailer. Employ 4 other men most of the time, and we do the odd mulesing job, and had that for about 8 or 9 years. Been pretty quiet last couple. The Somerset's 25,000 acres with about 2,800 acres of stock route, so about 28, and we've got anywhere from 5 to 7 or 8,000 sheep, probably around the 6,500 to 7,000 DSE mark. Managing both was a bit of a juggling act, but Somerset was a low input property at the time. Nearly every paddock had access to an open water. There is a bore here, and we've done a bit of work with that now, but so I was able to go away for 5 and 6 days at a time knowing that sheep had access to natural water. So that sort of ran itself at times, and then I'd slip home on weekends or every second weekend if we were really busy, and just do them and check them. And a lot of my work on the trailer fell January through to March or April, and we didn't do many things here but scan a few ewes and sell a few dry sheep, so it was worked in well. The best thing about being a wool producer, we're trying to do a few new things here. We're doing a bit of fleece testing and weighing and getting wool values, and we're classing on that a little bit. So I think I'm hoping to up our average quite quickly. So then we're breeding the right sheep. So that is exciting. The off-farm work, I've got 4 men normally work for me, or women as well, and it can be a really good environment. If you've got the right people working for you, you can go away, have a good time, and make good money, and crutching on the trailer is good money if you're willing to do it. So I suppose you get that but you get a bit of social aspect by doing that too, and we do tend to enjoy it. There's good opportunities in the wool industry. I think it's easier at a monetary level to get into sheep rather than cattle. I think if you keep your eyes really open with what's happening, probably further south, some of the things I'm trying to embrace with fleece testing and genetics, ASPVs, if you're keeping all that stuff in check and just keeping an eye on it, you don't have to have as much money in the game, and so you can get in, trade some sheep, shear some wool, and that way you just get a little bit of turnover. That's certainly what helped me create enough money to get into Somerset. Some opportunities, I think within our area there's the dog fence going up, so I think it'll be a lot safer to run sheep, which is something that we have really struggled with at times. Dogs, and also grazing pressure with kangaroos or any other animals like that. Certainly give you the security. The technology that's around now, we can keep data much easier, so we can keep more productive animals. So I think those sorts of things, even for us and also the younger generation, are reasons to get into sheep. There is good money to be made in sheep. There's a lot more work, but there's some really good opportunities there. Just keeping a good eye on costs for sure. When you're getting into it, you really need to crunch hard numbers and get some numbers from someone that's only new to it and also old to it, but that's got relevant data for that, and so that you know what you're getting yourself into. And then even as you go, I know I didn't keep enough numbers early on. I think data is really important nowadays. Getting good number crunching skills, financial literacy, make sure you do a course in something like that if you're going to get into the game. I was well behind the 8 ball on those sorts of things. Good positive attitude, I guess, and you really want to love it, and you want to be looking to technology, the future, anything new that can give you a hand.